Okay, I'm going to talk about the UCF Art Gallery here in Orlando, University of Central Florida. They had an exhibit called the Flying Horse Editions. So, Flying Horse is a collaborative research studio for visual artists, mostly printmaking, as far as I know. It's a nonprofit publisher of limited edition prints, artist books, and art objects by internationally renowned artists. So, the Flying Horse Edition offers unique opportunities for artists, students, and the Central Florida community. Flying Horse Editions offers visiting artists the opportunity to work with Flying Horse Editions technicians to push the boundaries of their work while providing a unique educational experience for UCF students. Okay, this exhibit will feature the 30th anniversary of Flying Horse Editions and honor its beginnings in the printmaking studio. So I went and visited at the UCF School of Visual Arts and Design Art Gallery, and they had a variety of different, mostly printmaking artwork, and it sounds like they just picked from their group of artwork that they have and created this art gallery. So I picked the ones that I like the best. So here's Bill Adams. His piece is called Finalist Series, and it's an etching. It's really fun, creative, like an animal. And I went and looked on his website. He has a lot of images that he drew with a ballpoint pen, just on plain paper. And this one he did as an etching. Same style. It's like kind of I call it scribble drawings. Really fun animals, and this one really caught my eye. This next one is called, when I was there, you can obviously see that it says no in bold letters, but if you get up close, it's embossed. It's printed like a Victorian portrait of a woman. You can barely see it in the background. So that can mean multiple meanings, but don't know exactly. But maybe it has to do with women's rights, considering it's a Victorian picture, an older picture. Thought it was pretty cool. The next one, and so that last one was by Joanna Calley. The next one, Will Cotton. This is an etching as well, and it's called Icing Black and White. It's really well drawn, of this kind of beauty queen with this kind of, I don't know, dumb look on her face, like, and her hands are full of icing, I guess. Icing black and white, and she's just standing there like, why do I have icing all over my hands? I don't know. This next piece by Alex Dodge, what really makes this remarkable is it's made with epoxy ink on embossed aluminum. So it's really puffy. That's the only word I can think of. So it seems like an embossing. But it's called Fear Not, a Brooding Sky, but a Clouded Mind. And it's got these little fun polka dots, but an interesting title as well. The next one, Umarid Tony Etherong. So I think he goes by Tony. I haven't met him personally, but I know he does art shows because I've seen his work in multiple art shows around Central Florida, so I recognize the name. The stuff he does for art shows are abstract, really big abstract work. This piece is an etching. It's called Family Portrait, so I'm assuming that's him with his child, but I found that interesting just because I recognized his name. The next piece, I looked at the signature and I'm pretty sure it's by Ka Francis, even though there's another name attached, and it's called Three Friends, Logger, Ghostfish, and the Moon. Just seems like a interesting story happening there. It looks like it could be a woodcut. Yeah, it's a woodcut. And it's printed with multiple colors, which if anybody's tried to print woodcuts with multiple colors, that's hard to do. So pretty interesting. I like that one. This one, it's hard to pronounce the name, but Chifuki. I'm sure that's wrong, but interesting design. It's called Morning Glory. It's a woodcut again. It's also a screen print with foaming ink. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's really puffy, the ink, and it's just really more interesting to see in person than a photograph. The next one by Jaya Moon is called Genie 2. Just a fun abstract design. Some recognizable images like a banana, a dragon on a vase, and some fun swirls. It's lithography with screen prints and also nail decals. So on the side there's these little pictures, and those are nail decals, which I would have never known that's what it was. And this next one by Towen Uji Odutula, I think that's an African name, and it's untitled, but it's an etching, and it's hard to see, but obviously it's really well drawn portrait. The next one, Steve Sorman, When After All Lithography. It's an etching and aquatint. Really interesting abstract design. I really like the lines and the dots and the repeated swirly movement in the center, and then the color as well. So I really enjoyed the gallery there. I love printmaking, so it was interesting to see what they had on display. I talked to a few people in the front desk. I was trying to meet people, like the professor mentioned that we should get out there and talk to people, and introduced myself. So a good day all in all. I'll come back. So hopefully you enjoyed yourself, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.